You see him across the room. Tall, broad shoulders. That walk, like he's carrying a secret weapon. And he knows it. The kind of man who doesn't chase, because he's used to being chased. You know the type. Perfect jawline, bedroom eyes, and that smug little smirk that says, "Yeah, I've got a big banana, and I've read the reviews." Women melt. They giggle. They stumble over words. They toss their hair and pray he notices. And he does. He always does. But then, there's you. You don't giggle. You sip your drink like you've tasted better. You glance, but you don't linger. And for the first time, he's not sure. See, that's the power. The magic happens not when you chase the banana, but when you act like you've got a fruit basket of your own, and you're not impressed by his. So let's talk about how to turn the tables, how to attract him without losing yourself, how to make the hunter curious, and maybe, just maybe, nervous. You know what he's thinking. I've got it all. The body, the looks, the smile that makes women melt faster than an ice cream cone on a hot day. He expects attention. Heck, he thrives on it. But here's the trick. The moment you don't give it to him, something magical happens. It's like his brain just short circuits. He's used to being the one everyone chases. But when you don't chase him, oh, honey, that's when he'll start chasing you. Now, I'm not saying you should go full "I'm too cool for this" mode, but there's a fine line between interest and desperation. And trust me, he can smell desperation from a mile away. So let's talk strategy. Don't overdo the compliments. Yes, he looks like he's been chiseled by the gods, but you don't need to remind him of that every 5 minutes. A casual, "You clean up well," will suffice. No need to drown in his abs. He already knows he has them. Make eye contact, but don't be creepy about it. No one likes the overzealous, staring like a stalker routine. Hold his gaze for a moment, then look away like you're busy. It drives him nuts. And when he starts talking, don't jump in with your opinions at lightning speed. React slowly. Let him fill the silence. Let him wonder what's going on in your mind. Because here's the thing. Your silence speaks louder than your words. So keep it calm, keep it cool, and watch him chase. Believe me, the curiosity will kill him. You know that old saying, sexy isn't just skin deep? Well, here's the twist. Sexy can actually be skin closed. That's right, honey. Sometimes the most seductive thing you can do is nothing at all. It's in the silence. The pause. The moment you don't say anything, but everything is felt. The kind of magnetic pull that makes him lean in closer because he can't quite figure you out. And here's the secret. When you're not revealing every little thing about yourself, you become a mystery. And mysteries? Well, they're impossible to resist. Don't spill your whole story on the first date. You're not here to give him a biography. The more you hold back, the more he'll want to know. Maybe drop a few breadcrumbs of who you are. I've been to places, done some things, you can say, with that little glint in your eye. Don't give it all away in one sentence. Keep him wondering. Keep him curious. Be the book he can't put down. Let your words be like tantalizing chapter titles, not entire paragraphs. When you speak, make it count. Keep it brief. Keep it intriguing. And when you smile, oh, don't give away too much. A mysterious little smirk that says, "I know something you don't." That's where the magic is. And then, the best part, the eyes. Your eyes are your strongest weapon. They can say everything without saying a word. Look at him just a little longer than normal, then pull away, like you've just shared a secret, but you're not ready to tell him everything. He'll get hooked by that alone. Don't rush. Sexy doesn't need to be rushed. When he says something, wait a beat. Let the words sink in. Then respond with just the right amount of playfulness, like you're holding the punchline to a joke he hasn't heard yet. Your reaction will make him lean in even more, and that's when you've got him. So here's the real trick. Make him feel like he's the one who needs to figure you out. Because trust me, nothing drives a man crazier than being kept on his toes. Oh, here he goes again. I'm used to girls going crazy for me. Yes, we get it. You're the alpha of your universe, the king of cool. But guess what? You've heard it all before. And you're not here for another, let's flatter the guy session. The moment he drops his "I'm so amazing, everyone, loves me" line, don't jump into the pool of adoration with him. No. Instead, give him the most perfect response. A little smile, as if you've heard this same song 1,000 times. You could even nod like you're appreciating his self-awareness, but don't overdo it. That's the key. Interesting. But I'll have to see for myself. This little response? It's like sprinkling a tiny bit of doubt on his parade. Not an insult, just a playful acknowledgement that he might think he's the hottest thing in town. But hey, we're not here to hand out compliments for free. He's used to women falling at his feet, right? But you're not just any woman. You're the game changer he wasn't expecting. And that is what drives him wild. So what do you do next? You don't fall for the "I'm so great" trap. Instead, keep your response chill, even a little skeptical. Think of it like a challenge. Like, sure, you're Mr. Perfect, but I'm not just handing out praise like everyone else. You've got to earn this. This little bit of doubt. It's like flicking a switch in his brain that makes him want to prove himself to you. He'll start working a little harder. And that, my friend, is exactly what you want. He wants to win you over? Well, let him earn it. And don't forget to sprinkle in a little mystery while you're at it. Keep him guessing if you're into him or not. That's the secret ingredient. Make him work for it. Nothing is more thrilling than knowing he has to keep proving himself, just to see if you'll ever say, "All right, I'll bite." So when he tells you how amazing he is, smile, raise an eyebrow, and let him know you'll need some proof. Because let's be real, he's not used to that. Here's a little secret about attraction. It's not about sticking around for hours, hoping to get closer. In fact, most women think the longer they stay, the more they'll win him over. But you know better. Most women stay longer to get closer. But you leave sooner to become unforgettable. That's right, timing is everything. When everyone else is lingering, trying to make the most of the night, you're the one who exits gracefully, leaving him craving more. And guess what? That little move of yours, it's like planting a seed in his brain that says, "Wow, I didn't get enough of her. I need to know more." But how do you do it? The key is knowing exactly when to end the conversation. This doesn't mean you bail after 5 minutes. Don't be that dramatic. But it does mean you know when to stop talking before it starts getting too comfortable. Think of it like the perfect meal. You want to leave him hungry, not full. Here's the trick. Don't be afraid to leave him hanging. Whether it's a party or a casual chat, the magic happens when you decide to make your exit just before the conversation starts to fizzle out. Don't drag it on just to make small talk. End on a high note. Compliment him on something small, make a witty remark, and then, boom, you're out. Now let's talk about texting. You know that moment when he's waiting for you to send the next message, just hoping to hear from you. That's where you want to be. Instead of always replying immediately, take your time. Let him wonder what you're doing. Let him miss you before you give him a taste of your presence again. And remember, the more you let him wait, the more he'll appreciate your attention when you finally text back. By making him wait a little, you build anticipation. He'll start checking his phone like a teenager waiting for a text from their crush. You've got him hooked, and you haven't even done much. The secret to being unforgettable isn't about sticking around too long. It's about knowing when to leave them wanting more. So go ahead, make your exit, and let him chase. Trust me, the thrill of waiting is far more exciting than being available all the time. Ah, the big banana. You've seen him. He walks in, chest puffed out, and it's like the entire room stops. But here's the thing, darling. A big banana might open the door, but it's your soul that decides if he gets to stay. You're not here for the immediate thrills. You know there's more to a connection than just physical attraction, no matter how well-endowed he may be. And trust me, the minute he thinks his looks or his assets are enough to win you over, it's time for you to remind him that your standards are high. Not by saying it, but by showing it. You see, most women let their excitement take over the moment they meet a banana man. But you've got a different game plan. Sure, he's hot. Sure, he's probably got some skills, but you know what? That's not enough to knock you off your pedestal. So, here's the secret. You let him know, with every interaction, that while he may be a physical eye-catcher, he's got a long way to go if he wants to get your full attention. How do you do that? First, don't jump at the first flirtation or compliment. Acknowledge, but don't chase. When he says something like, "I know women go wild for me," just smile. Maybe nod like you've heard that line 1,000 times, but don't fall for it. Set your standards without a word. You don't need to say you won't settle for less than someone who's emotionally available, kind, and intellectually stimulating. You just show it. When he starts talking about himself, again, and not much else, you guide the conversation elsewhere. Don't let him think you're here just for a shallow chat. And when he starts getting a little too physical, hey, be polite, but keep your boundaries in check. If he tries to rush things, simply shift the mood. Maybe suggest a change of subject, or give him a sweet but firm smile like, "Not so fast." Remember, your soul, your vibe, your standards, that's what makes him stay, not his banana. So, keep the focus on what truly matters. Because when he realizes he can't buy your attention with just physicality, that's when he'll really start to work for it. And that's what gets him hooked. So, let's sum it up, shall we? You don't chase the banana energy. No, darling. You are the whole damn fruit bowl. And the moment you walk away with that graceful confidence, he knows it. That's the secret. The moment you step into the room, you've already made your mark. No need to beg for attention. He's the one who's lucky if he gets to keep up with you. And let's face it, while the banana may be a nice appetizer, it's the whole fruit salad that makes the difference. You bring the spice, the depth, the substance. He may think he's the main course, but honey, he's just a side dish in your grand feast. Let him know it with every little action, every little glance. Don't let him forget who's really in charge. Remember this, your standards are your strength. The more you carry yourself with dignity and self-respect, the more irresistible you become. He can't get enough of that confident, radiant energy. But here's the catch. Don't let him think he's the only one who's got the power to call the shots. You're not here to be a trophy on his shelf. You're the one who gets to choose whether or not he even gets a chance to stay. This, my dear, is just the beginning. The first step in learning how to keep them on their toes and craving more. Tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow we're diving deeper into something even juicier. The fine line between a man who's hot and a man who's just horny. And trust me, you won't want to miss that one. So until then, keep being the whole damn fruit bowl. Walk away with grace. Leave them wondering what just happened and let them chase. Because, darling, when you hold all the cards, the game's already over before it even starts.